Welcome back to another episode of Sweet Cards, dude, presented by Houston Card Exchange.
I think shoes are a tool, and people have made them a part of their body. Like I wouldn't walk around with a hammer just because I might need a hammer sometime.
What up, boy?
What's the deal, bro?
Cleveland, Brent.
Cleveland, Ohio.
I think it did. I think it ruined it for Cincinnati. I think got scratched off. Detroit with its reemergence got scratched off. I think anything in that Rust Belt counted me out.
I don't know. There are freeways. Too many weird. I'm not even gonna say what I was calling it, but those loops were throwing me for a loop, and the little quick exits and then turns.
Get up on the freeway, and now you're in the neighborhood. Two lefts. All right, we're back on the highway over here, but this one is no longer named that one.
Oh no,
it made no sense. Hey, we saw those Guardians. We saw why they're called the Guardians.
Yeah,
their bridge. That was pretty dope.
I don't know. So for me, the hard I keep doing it. The Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah,
basically.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was really, really dope. Like
I should have made a sticker.
I should have made a sticker. That line was long, and them kids started fighting, and that dad. You see that dad come over there and like, what are y'all doing?
Nah, I was making my sticker.
Yeah, there was a girl and this boy, and they were like sitting there messing with the.
On the end, but I think he was on the spectrum, right?
I'm not sure.
There was something there. I think that's why I was letting him slide. He was outbursting and grabbing everything and letting it go. I was like, ain't fighting that. You can have that, dude. I was like, that's mine. Can I have that? Thank you. And then I was just like, let's go. But yeah, there was definitely something there.
But so for me, like I enjoyed that first day, just walking around, kind of taking a look at everything, not really necessarily interacting with all of the like cards and tables and stuff like that. It was crazy, dude. Like
lines on top of lines on top of lines.
I pulled out my camera on the second day we were there and went to just like try to film like something, and there was no way possible that it was just people everywhere around everything. And it was absolute madness. I mean, I don't know. I heard rumors that people were they weren't even paying. They were just like running right in, going into the gate and stuff like that. And so I don't know, the lines for the bathroom, lines for food.
Trade night getting cut down by the ding. What was it? The fire marshal. Too many people. I don't know. I guess we're just used to organization. You know what I'm saying? It's very organized over here. But that thing was huge, Brent.
Yeah.
No.
The
metal building. Like if I'm really gonna knock it right and talk, I think the metal building messed with Wi-Fi. My hotspot wasn't working. People's phones. It was comp that was slowing everything down.
Yeah, we were trying to communicate with each other that one day, and like it was like failed calls and
barely SOS popped up. SOS was half of the time. It was wild, but it was a lot of people in there. But I think we learned some things, right, Brent? We're gonna go the first few days next year and not really mess with the end. Yeah, we should have listened to B. Should have listened to B.
Should have listened to him.
We had a 45-minute delay, and B texted me at the terminal, "Don't go. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm paying $700 to leave early." And we looked at each other and. I don't know. We met some people out of that. You know, Eric.
Absolutely.
I think Eric out of Big Texas Breaks. You're going to be seeing some more of him. But I think it was meant to be. And then the 4-hour delay leaving, Brent.
Oh boy.
And then me freaking panicking and putting myself on Monday night. I was like, "What the hell? I need to leave.
I got to get out of here.
Get me
out of Cleveland."
For real, it was Brent. It was bad. I wanted to go to Canton. Never. I think seriously, bro. I'm like I told Am because we got to knock off these stadiums, and I was trying to knock off one or the other, but dude, we're gonna fly in for a game and fly out that next morning. Like there's nothing. Uber me to my hotel downtown and Uber me to the airport. That's gonna be the rotation, dude. Brent, we're from Houston, like.
I know. I thought it was kind of rough down here, but then in some
places, it's nothing on the nickel, bro. That's like, dude. I don't know. It was wild. And then the rally car. I haven't even told Amber about the rally car. The Uber driver that had to throw it in neutral at the light. There was so much happening, Brent, and it was overwhelming. I think right. The entrance walking. We pulled up. The LeBron lovers next to us. Remember, dude had like the 05 LeBron jersey on, ready to play pickup. I don't know, dude. The characters, the people watching would have been amazing if we had a table. I think it would have been an all-time high.
Oh yeah, man. It was I don't know, seeing a $3 million bat like that was like, I was like,
I told you those. I didn't want to avoid.
World.
Hey, guess what, Brent? We already looking at buying a freaking painting. Thank you for going ahead and posting that. I told you to leave those away from me.
You haven't even seen the good. Like, I mean, those were really
Ham's
good.
already pulled them up, bro. We already got one on order.
Okay, so thanks.
She bought a musician. Yeah, dude. There's some badass. There's a Bob Marley I want. The one I really want, it's a Kobe. It's sold out right now, but I don't know if they redo them. But it's like 4 racks, but it's dope.
They had Prince. He had Prince. He had Prince out.
You
want the real deal? I know.
That's gonna be my Cleveland trip, so that's how that is. But I told you I was trying to avoid it. I was truly trying to avoid it. But
this one dude that does oil paintings, that I'm gonna post some videos of him tomorrow, probably. Like, that stuff was just like I mean, I think he got commissioned at 15. They said was his first commission, and it was for Ted Williams induction. No, I don't think it was an induction. Maybe it was an induction to the Hall of Fame. I'll have to go back and listen to the video when I was talking to the guy that was there. But then when he was 17, he got commissioned to do what's his name? Reggie Jackson's Hall of Fame photo. And so that one, like,
we were talking about that. I was on the
you'll see that when you see those, you're gonna be like, holy moly. Like, I mean, they look like it's photorealistic almost. Like, I mean, it's they're that good. But
I wanted those photos that Taylor had. We had some pretty cool dudes waiting in line for 2 hours. Ended up being some legit dudes, but Taylor had those freaking pictures of LeBron. Yeah. Like, no one's gonna buy that. That shit just looked dope. It was from his first commercial.
Yeah.
And Stacy, that dude was legit.
Yeah, both of those guys were cool. I saw that Taylor, he posted something today of some of the pickups from the show, and he picked up some really cool stuff too.
Bro, they were moving. They probably had like 20 cards between the two of them.
Yeah,
but they were good.
Neymar
cards. 1 of 1 was the one that was stuck out real fast that I saw in his hand. But dude, yeah. I wonder how much he got. He told me, Stacy told me he sold it. I was talking to him yesterday, and he told me he sold it, but I didn't want to ask. But at least a K, I would imagine, dude. What, a 1 of 1 Neymar. I think it was in pristine because that's a new one.
Yeah, those were. I don't know. It was overwhelming though. Like, just to kind of get back to the show, like, it was like I walked in and I was like, holy moly, there's a lot of people in here. But I mean, the way that we came in, when we waited a little bit till after lunch, and then we kind of stayed towards the end.
It thinned out. It thinned out towards the evening, but I stood that damn line for 2 hours.
I know you did. You got there though.
Yeah, damn though. You normally don't do that.
No, I got to meet Gary Vee in person and talk to him a little bit, and that was really cool for me.
Did you get his auto? I forgot to ask.
I didn't. I was like, there's no way. There was too, like, it was just
crowd.
It was bananas walking around.
You couldn't get back there and break the
even all the people that we have been interacting with online. Like, I met like 1 or 2 people, and that are kind of on Instagram and stuff like that. But everybody else, I didn't even see anybody. I mean, there were so many people, you know what I mean? Like, I would think that I would recognize them, but maybe, I don't know, we could have walked right past each other and not even realize it just because how big
you couldn't. If you weren't looking where you're walking and looking at what you're at, from the lines, people trying to talk, from the lines to people trying to sell at every booth, it just was so much. And it was like almost a cubicle. And you had like 5 seconds to walk past and look in their stuff. You really couldn't. I got a deal on those sapphires. HQ took care of me on that. Yeah. Me and him opened it, hit some pretty cool ones. Got that Darth Maul.
Yeah,
dude, I pre-ordered.
You also got, what's his name too? You got Luke,
Anakin, right?
Oh no, Anakin.
Anakin, and then we got the Darth, the Emperor and Darth Maul. When he gets his orders, they were together. That was, I think, on a purple.
What you said, the Anakin was a case hit or something like that. Is that what you were
something of
about?
that? Yeah, that Anakin, I think, was the 75. I think the 50 was the one that got put up there like at 300 and 400. They're staying, dude. I was gonna ask you while we're talking about them. He's talking about what's coming out. There's 2 sets coming out, Brent. They got a Sapphire came out right now. I got a box coming, but then it's like a 130 a box right now. You need to look at it before they jump up, because they're gonna jump up to 250 again, like the episode 1. But they have a new break, top chrome, and it's like $75 a hobby. It's pre-order. It comes out on Brister's birthday. 8-9
for Star Wars,
dude. Brent, I was looking at it just now. So like, it's called. Like, I was literally just.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to
when I was rocking Queenie. I know it's off topic. I know you didn't want to, but I was gonna let you know, because you normally buy early. You can pre-order. It is right here, Brent. It's called 2024 Top Star Wars Chrome Hobby Box Pre-sale. Ships 8-9. 124 is the price on eBay. That's pretty average rate. But what I was talking about, that's the one I'm looking at. And I'm going to see if my buddy Howard gets that. Because if he gets that, I'm going to grab a couple, hopefully get a better rate.
Yeah.
But here it was. So it's the Sapphire Anakin, the young Padawan Skywalker at 99. This is the orange, which is they're calling the color match. I'm guessing was 295. So mine maybe 100, 125.
Yeah.
But still, there were some pretty cool cards in there. Yeah. I bought some silver packs too from the show.
Oh, you did?
And, yeah, from a table, and you bought them, and they were buying them for 60, sold them for 75. I was fuck it, I can't get them, you know. So they're coming in, I think Friday. So we'll do an unboxing of that one, Brent. We'll let you post that one up. That should be pretty good cards.
Those will be nice. Yeah, apparently there were some pretty good cards that were coming out of those.
Dude, if we had one, if I told Amber, man, I had been sitting on that damn Outman for probably a month, 2 months out of. Honestly, probably 3 or 4 months that I was waiting. It was 2023 museum. And I heard that they were giving better cards. If you remember me and you talked, if you went and did your redemption and said, give me a different one. I got out 1 out of 20. I felt good. But dude, the stuff that was coming out of those freaking wall, 1 of 1 Jackson Holiday auto came out, fucking Superfractor. That tops.
Yeah. Good job.
Hobbs did their thing on that. I give him props on that one.
I had 2 Panini redemptions in my box, and I just forgot about them. And
I have some, and I didn't want them to wait in the line. Did you see the line?
I didn't see the line.
So I talked to him that day. I have 3, and I also have a freaking Earl Campbell that's like 2 months from asking for a different one, and I still haven't gotten it. But anyways, that you had to get online, make an appointment, and they had windows that opened up at 8 a.m. every morning. It said, but dude, they were gone. Yeah. And then you stood in the line. But that's what that was about. You couldn't just walk up and stand in that line. You had to pre-do your, and it was just like, well, that's why Panini being Panini.
No, but so talking about like kind of subjects like that, like not knowing about that on the front end, like I didn't.
You could have pre-ordered your spot or pre-placed.
You could have, but to kind of tie that back to like the overall national, like some of the things that I plan and would do differently is from a networking perspective, I would have tried to maybe make meetings earlier, like a few weeks before or months before, and kind of try to get some people locked down to actually sit down with them and stuff like that. Instead of just kind of showing up and then just like walking around and not really having like a plan of true plan of action of how to kind of handle that. And then I think that the thing that you brought up earlier also about going on those earlier in the week and kind of beating those big crowds. I think that more of the business corporate type people are going to be around versus more of just the collectors and everybody else that's out there towards the end of the week.
You could have got sales early though, Brent. I think that would have helped the price points too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you'd have been the first ones. Because like the dudes were like, "Where were you Monday or Tuesday?" Remember, I kept hearing that every time.
Yeah, because they would have had more product just to put out as soon as they sold all of their stuff off the table. Because those dudes were raking it, man. As crazy as that place was, people were buying whatever was on the table.
I noticed. Did you? So talking to Eric, we're not gonna put too much out there, but he was saying that they changed the rules. Did you look into that?
I saw a post yesterday
talking about that.
Yeah, this dude sent a link where it had 2 QR codes. It was a QR code for breakers and it was a QR code for shops, and it was a way to fill out an application to go direct with Topps, and so that's probably going to change things. But there was I think the requirements for breakers where you had to be streaming for a minimum of 20 hours a week. I don't know the duration of that, if there was like a timeline for how long. And obviously, I mean, that's like kind of a lead generation.
That's a minimum though, right? 20 hours, Brent. That's not really that
much.
That's
a minimum. No, that's not months. What is that?
You bang out 2 on Saturday, Sunday for 10 hours.
Yep.
I didn't realize that was damn, I should have listened to you on that.
But it's I'm sure there's some other stipulations that go along with that as well too. But they're, I don't want to use the cliche, they're like people have all been saying, but they're going to 10x. They're trying to 10x the hobby. You know what I mean? Who knows if they're going to actually 10x it per se? But I mean, it's it's going. I mean, they're changing the trajectory of the hobby just in the way that they're kind of doing things. And so I don't know. Maybe they are trying to cut out those middlemen, and I don't know what that's going to do.
Dusty shops.
Yeah, dusty shops too. But I mean, you know, like right now, like the supply and demand side of things, like there's more demand than there is supply, and so all of a sudden you're going to get all these people that are going to just, hey, I want to be a breaker. I've been breaking. I want to have a direct account. And then all of a sudden now you have, I don't know, a lot more wax out there. And I don't know. I guess that to facilitate having more people around, you'll need that. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, are we in junk wax era 2.0? Have we been for the last few years now? What are your thoughts on that?
Yes and no. I think they're trying to push out the dusty shops, right? Selling the eBay, old man eBay, right? He gets the deal from you and he's just putting them up. He doesn't have the interactions because I think there's things that you're not capitalizing on anymore, right? You're tired. Yeah. It's just quick moves. I think that's what they're trying to push out. But at the same time, there's gonna be good get squished at the same time. That just falls under that category, you know. So
yeah,
I don't know, Brandon. Yes and no, right? I just keep saying it. You're going to be on Fanatics. Just go and get Fanatics now. It's going to be all one.
Yeah, yeah. Because with their addition of their marketplace now too, like there's also some other things that have come out on Fanatics now. I saw today where they're actually be able to like run singles on Fanatics now, and so that the whole side of.
Before that eBay kick, we didn't go look at it, but that's what I wanted to look into.
I went and looked. I walked through there and checked it out, but then again, that place was hopping too. They had a booth kind of set up for their vault, and so like
that's what I'm saying. Did you look at that at all? I went and looked at that. That was pretty dope. So you're gonna send it to them.
Yeah, I walked through there. I mean, that opens opportunities for like international people and stuff like that too, to be able to buy cards in the US and then ship them to a vault and sell them without having to actually
deal with them. You do the one shipping, get them off your hands. They're not sitting around. Things can get burnt. I think there's I was hating on it, Brent, but if you have the cards that you know are going to sell at some point, fuck it. Let them go. Yeah. Send it to them. You don't got to worry about it anymore. Having to go through 15 box looks. I don't know how you do yours, but I'm all over the place, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's similar to how like, I know you're into paintings and stuff like that, but it's similar to how people will take paintings and never even take possession of them, and
that's wild though. But that's on big money paintings.
So solely as assets, just kind of sitting away in a tax haven, so you're not having to. Yeah, but like it's I don't know. It was really cool to see all the different things that are out there. I'm disappointed. I didn't get a chance to talk to
Baby Boy. We didn't see B. Yeah, he left early. He said Cleveland does not rock, and he was out. And I wish we would have flew with that, man. But there were so many people. Yeah. I think your highlight was seeing that little boy. I took a picture. I need to send it to you. The dude, the reporter. What's his name, Brent? Give him a little shout out. What's his name?
Bryce.
Yeah, you were happy. You were happy that.
Yeah, cool. I legit.
Yeah.
He's from Colorado, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
And I want to say that I was. I don't know how
I think he made his day, to be honest with you, to be outside still catching the love, dude. He was a little hyped on that.
He gave me a little coin, like a little flip coin that had
you didn't tell me that.
His information on it. Yeah, I'll have to pull it out and take a picture of it because that was pretty cool.
I saw Frank, Barstool Frank. Yeah, you were on the kid, and I was like, Frank, get over here.
Well, that was our first interaction with Big Texas Breaks too.
Oh yeah. Right after that, right?
Well, no, it was kind of at the same time because we were walking.
I was Frank, bro. I was gone, bro.
There was I recognized some guy that I was like, man, that guy looks so familiar to me, and I realized what it was. There's someone here in town that's like a friend of mine.
You talking about the Fanatics guy?
Yeah, I was like, dude,
I know this man. So I was like, you don't know this guy.
Yeah, and so like I was like, dude, like no, I'm serious. Like there's a guy.
No, you were set that you knew him that day.
No, it looked like I thought I'd met him before. I don't know. It looked like it reminded me of an acquaintance, I guess, of from my sister and Steven. But no, that was cool how that all works out. Like, you know, what are the odds of us walking by and meeting somebody that's kind of in our area as well too, and is in the game, like for real, like been around for a long time and knows the game. Really excited to kind of get to know him more too, and
just
you know what I'm saying? Just
both took that 4-hour flight. You upped it. You could have left. You know what I'm saying? But he came out of me, and the only reason he came and talked to me is because we both freaked out and bought Monday tickets. and he's like, "Hey, are you good?" And I'm like, "They say I'm good." And that's when I was like, "You know what? Let me go and check this." And I gave that lady my badge. And then did you see when I got to the door? Because I said, "Do I need a new one?" They're like, "No, this is good." I needed a new one, and they had to print it. So then I had a little panic attack right there at the gate again, at freaking Cleveland. God damn,
Cleveland
sucks. From the roads, Brett, everything.
The disconnected rental place from the airport. Oh man,
let me take a 15-minute taxi to go get my rental. I don't understand that. And then you got to wait in line and hope they take you. Remember when we first get there? It's like 12 o'clock at night. They burn off maybe 2 passengers in the van. We have to wait a little bit. That we should have known. B, the damn van leaving us. Like I should have just turned around and walked back in there and said, "Take me back." And then Rodman. Dude, so that was the craziest part.
Yes,
craziest part.
Talk about this.
So you know, you always talk about flights. 2 flights, and to see that many people was wild. For one, Dennis Rodman sitting behind me. Dude, I don't know how he got in there. The seats, I didn't want to bother him, but when we got out, I was like, "How do you fit your legs in there?" Like for real. And he was real laid back. And then I got off before you, and I was going to terminals, and you and the worm took a pee, so y'all were coming behind me. So I was in front of y'all. So I saw the wall of people, and I was like, "Oh, this shit's gonna be live." You know, Rodman, and dude, how did they know he was there? That's still
I don't know. I came around that corner.
How do you know he was gonna have a 45-minute delay? They got Funkos. Dude had a Rodman Rodzilla doll, bro. I kind of wanted that, but I was like, "Where the fuck did you find that?" And you know, but dude, what did he say, Brett? "Get away from me!" Like, what did he say?
He's like, "Not right now," or I don't know, but he was
live, boy. I was hoping someone was gonna catch it.
Well, one of those dudes dropped their stuff and like walked off and like just left his Funko Pops on the ground.
Oh, I'd have snatched him if you'd have told me that.
I heard one of those guys going, "Whose Funkos are these?
They mine." I dropped them. Where'd they go? For real, bro. Like I would just think that. Just think if that's your idol, and you're like, "You know what I'm gonna do?" You're sitting at dinner that night, and you're like, "I'm gonna go up to the airport and just wait for this man to get off a plane that he's gonna fly for 3 hours to in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna get him to sign my product." Like, come on, bro. Like, you really thought that was gonna happen? Like, you would have done that, Brent?
Hell no.
Yeah, they're lucky they're
regular people just like you and me.
But there was people that came and got autographs from that man on the plane, and then the flight attendant's like, "Hey, they told me you were on the plane, and I just had to come say hi." He was like, "Hi," and then like I guess that stewardess felt stupid. She's like, took off, bro, real fast. I started laughing. But
I heard them walk by and they're like rolling their eyes, saying they're already asking for autographs up there and stuff like that. And I think that was on the first flight with Rodman actually, but I heard them come by and say that. But I don't know. There was Roy. What's his name?
Yeah, I was too distraught. You were like, and I love Roy Jones Jr. And you're like, "Roy Jones Jr. right there." I'm like, "Fuck Roy, I need my plane ticket, bro. Where's my ticket? I cannot stay in the city one more day, bro."
What did you say to me? You were like, "Brent, not right now."
Yeah, so I told you.
Not right now.
Not right now, fam. Not right now. I was gonna drop 1,000, Brent. Get me out this island, bro. What do I gotta fly? Are we gonna fly private? I need 2 tickets. That's all I need to get me back, bro. Come on, man. I'd have paid what I had to pay. That dude, they were hype. I would have fangirled on Roy Jones Jr. I'm glad I didn't really know that was going on. When we saw Cynthia Cooper, you said, "There's Cheryl Miller." Man. I was like, "Nah, bro, that's Cheryl Miller," and you're like, "Nah, who is that? We know that person." I was like, "Man, we don't know. Leave that person alone." Cynthia Cooper, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Brent. Saw it early. Thought it was Cheryl Miller. She was out there signing.
That other guy too that I said was a UFC fighter. That he is an MMA fighter. I just don't know which one he is.
Eric said, "Nah, that's not him. That dude looked like he drove an Uber in Houston, bro. He had the gut going. Like, did you see his outfit? Nah, it was like a button up red short sleeve.
I saw him walking around
soccer shorts. He looked like he was very European, and he was watching some soccer, bro. And you're telling me he's a UFC fighter? You could be.
I could be. I was right. I was right about the other one. But I don't know. Like that whole You think about that Eminem song where he's talking about the people always walking up to him and just I can't even take a shit without people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like think about that from like celebrities' perspective.
Am just hit a 10 of 10 dual auto. Craig Biggio Jordan 10 of 10 would be right now. She just texted it to me.
What? Which one? What tops?
The duels.
Is that Chrome or is that?
It's. I told you she's on it hard. Like I wish I broke like him. But look, let's see.
Tribute Museum?
No, it's duels.
It's called Duels. Oh, that's what you were telling me about. That's the one you were telling me about.
She's tearing it up. 10 of 10, a red, bro. Come on, that's going on the case. I'm gonna get that autoed.
Who were the other? What was the other auto?
It was Biggio and Jordan Alvarez. That's staying on the house.
Yeah,
but
it's not even worth the sell because nobody likes the Astros.
The highlight of Cleveland was getting to call 50 Cent Fofty. That's all I said to him, bro. And then when he flashed that smile, Brent, I said, "Oh, I see how you got Chelsea. Was her name Chelsea Hadley? Remember? Yeah. And Vivica. All I could think of Vivica Fox. That's all I could think of when he smiled. I was like, oh, damn. Okay, I see you, bro.
You felt that charisma. You feel it.
He didn't say nothing, but just smiled and like did like that tilt. And I was like, that's 50 fucking Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the movie. Brister said I should have told him, loved you and get rich or die trying. Bro, that was wild though, man. He ran on. Did you see how he ran on with the hoodie? Like
he came in
after shutting the door. Like he timed that. That's not the first time he waited. Boom, he's in, and then his partner was sitting there in the back. Yeah. That was like
he was sitting right in front of me.
I feel that.
I don't know, man. Do what you do. But he got up as soon as the plane stood up, and he just pushed through all the people.
For real?
Yeah.
He got up there. They had a golf cart. Coop. That's the only reason I got to meet Coop.
They were
because she almost she scared me. She came off that terminal, like the little what is it? You know, like the little where you stand, you go real fast on the hallways. What's that? What is that? Like a
Segway?
Nah, what the fuck was that? No, not a Segway. It's what you ride. It's like an escalator, but it's flat and it's just like you know how you go, you jump off. Like she came off like
people movers, I believe is what
I'm definitely sure that's not the term, but we're gonna call them from now on. That's gonna be people movers.
Fact check me, bro. Go look it up.
I'm gonna look up people movers.
But I don't know. Overall, I wasn't really impressed with the city of Cleveland.
No,
where we
infrastructure wise, no.
Downtown was kind of cool. That little area we went down to was kind of cool. It was cool.
All 4 seconds.
Seeing a huge lake, seeing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, eating some
not Mexican. No. Boy, you should have saw your face when I told you what beer was. He said, "I don't know if I want to eat this. I don't know if I want to eat this." You had half of it gone.
Yeah, I was like, But then, you look back at the menu though. It was the short.
Bro, you should have saw your face. You was like,
I turned white. I like.
He's like, I can't eat this.
Goat? What? I was like, that we don't eat goat here.
We do. People eat goat all the time.
I don't know, but I know. Bro, I probably eaten goat on multiple occasions and didn't even realize it and loved it, and it was delicious.
That boy tried to look it up. It was stewed goat meat. I was like, but nah, in reality, they make brisket now. They just cook it the same freaking process.
Yeah. But no, man, I still gotta get the footage out for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because that was like I don't know.
Childhood. When we walked through, just seeing everything. I think the coolest thing there was the BC Boys note from Russell Simmons.
Yep.
For me personally, Africa Bambaata's fucking cape. That was like, ooh, rock, Planet Rock. That's all I saw in my head. And then how tall big he was. I knew he was big, but that dude was like 6'6".
Yeah. I don't know. There were those were upraised a few like 6 inches or so.
That dude was pretty big, dude. He was taller than you. And you're like a good 6'1", 6 foot. What are you?
I thought I'm 6'1". No, I'm 6'2".
That's what I'm saying. It was taller than you.
I used to be 6'2".
But you're talking about with the up, so maybe
the other. I think your other favorite part was whenever you saw that Diddy outfit.
Yeah, touch that. I told you. I said, don't tape this one. Go straight to Mace. I remember Mace had the jacket. Yeah. I think that was in the "Been Around the World." No, what was that?
Was that the
dun, 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 dun.
Wave your rollies in the sky, wave
Yeah.
side to side, keep your heads high.
When he came through in the parachute, remember in the desert?
Yep.
What song was that?
What's it called?
In Around the World Now. Remember? Is that it?
In the Ferrari and Jaguar. Was it that video?
No, that's Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri, bro.
Oh yeah, JD. So deaf, right? Yep.
Yeah. P. Diddy and the Fam was what it was. P. Diddy. I'm looking at P. Diddy right now.
I don't know. I just remember all about that Benjamins. They had.
Yeah, that's what it was. Wasn't it that?
It's all about. They had the remix. It's all about the Benjamins.
I don't think that was it at all.
I don't remember who did the I don't remember who recorded that remix, but
there you
go.
Take that.
What y'all want to do? Want to be ballers?
Let's see. Honestly, what was your favorite thing in there, Brent? No bullshit. I think the letter. What else was cool? Those guitars. Seeing those guitars.
Yeah.
Probably that Jim Morrison outfit, dude. That was dope.
Some of those clothes were just like some of those clothes those people were wearing were like weird.
James Brown just said sex. The leotard just said sex with his chest out. I'm feeling that. He fucked somebody in that for real. That's all I thought of. Someone's grandma got laid down in that boy. The man's world, you know what I'm saying, boy? And that boy, and I just do that little splits. You didn't look at that.
I saw that. No,
those goofy ass shoes Beyonce.
All of the rockers were so small. But I think
it's the time. I think it's the time.
That heroin era or whatever.
Malnutrition bodies, boy.
Malnutrition, baby.
Heroin. I know how they get it in here.
Stop.
No, it was fun, dude. That was cool. And then how big, you know that the Great Lakes are big, but seeing it, that felt like I was at the ocean. That douche on the jet ski. I wish I had a rock. I could have hit him.
Man, what a hater, dude.
I told him it was literally the biggest lake, and dude, just by it. I'm on a jet ski. Like, hey, whoa. Like that's all I could see, bro. Like, I wish I had a rocket just there.
It was like Jersey Shore, right? That's some Jersey Shore stuff. Some people from Jersey Shore would do.
The guy at that Mexican restaurant that was Chet, remember he was just talking super fucking loud about nothing, and it was like nothing. I started answering his questions at the end. It was very annoying.
Yeah, that was pretty annoying. But
your margarita, you like that though, huh?
Yeah, those margaritas were pretty good.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, those tasted good. But no, good time. We hadn't traveled together in a while, and I know that I'm not a good navigator. That's all I figured.
I was missing my goose, and then you realized when you drove by yourself.
I did. I apologize for my lack of navigation.
It's just it's a shithole that didn't make sense. And when you use any map, it's taking you through the hood of the hood.
Those maps were whacked out though too, man. Like it was like, oh, we're going along. Oh, you got to turn all of a sudden, and then boom. And you missed it. I mean, the pizza shop when you missed it, though, when you missed the turn, though, you couldn't just turn around. Like there was, you had to drive
30 minutes. 30 minutes. They said that about Houston, but that shit was for real because you had to go across the fucking Lake Mead and come back, or the Lake Erie, whatever the hell it was. That pizza shop though, that was in a neighborhood.
Oh, bro,
that was an abandoned ass fucking warehouse.
Best margarita pizza I've had in a really, really long time.
Dude, the way that they were shaved.
Yeah,
I wish you could have seen the dude that just had the flour all over his face. And I'm like, fam, I know you feel that. Wipe that shit off, bro. But he would make a hell of a pie, so everyone let him slide. Dude, it was a line.
Yeah, there was a line. Was it L? What was it called? L? I'm not even gonna try.
Iirone. Yeah. So Ironi. I don't know how you would say that. I gotta ask Rain.
But that was down that area where the Italian, all the
they
Italian
ripped their blocks on Brent.
They ripped straight up, bro. You can do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess
bro, you can't. Hell no, you can't do that.
You get canceled like 10 seconds.
They were playing. I see Vinny with like a baseball bat, wooden bat on the corner. Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! Like for real though. Like Brent, that was like you could do whatever you want. Remember, we saw people walking. It's like they don't play, bro. In that neighborhood, you can tell. Yeah. And that one, they had like a Soprano scene. We went by that one house. They were in like the driveway, like in those chairs. Like this is on the Goodfellas scene or something, bro. Someone's gonna get murdered in this neighborhood. It was pretty cool though. That aspect, the pizza, and then getting back to the hotel before dark, bro. That was the goal for me.
Get back before dark. Yeah, absolutely. But
it was we have bad areas, and I have no problem. I have friends like in the Nickel here.
Yeah.
It was different, right, Brent?
Yeah, it was different.
Like the buildings just had I don't know.
And then our Uber driver was telling us that it's more violent than Chicago and stuff.
Yeah,
like that. We're like, what?
What, for real? He's like, look it up. We took them over like 4 years ago. We're like, what?
No, overall though, I'll say the experience was really good to go to the National. Overwhelming, a lot of people, a lot of really, really cool stuff.
3 takeaways, early. Brent. What are your 3 takeaways?
Go early.
Okay.
I don't know if I maybe get a VIP package just so you can have access to the lounge, so you can kind of go chill out without about 100,000 people around you. And
that would be the bonus.
For the third thing for me would be to try to plan better to kind of meet up with other people that I want to kind of talk to, and maybe try to set up some actual interviews and stuff like that ahead of time, instead of just kind of going and winging it. But like, I mean, it was the first time. And so like, I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go around and kind of experience it versus just trying to go around and just try to talk to people the whole time. And so it was really nice to just absorb everything and kind of take it all in. But yeah, a little bit overwhelming.
We wouldn't have been Stacy, but I think my 3 would have been, like you said, go early. But if you're trying to sell, my one tip to sell, because we sell a lot, is take whatever you're going to take and take half. Think of the area. Think of what you're around. You know, I didn't put that aspect because it was like Yankees. I brought them, but I didn't bring everybody. They wanted them. And then, like, one of the negatives was so much vintage. And I keep hearing this from people, and me and B talking last night, just like, but I think it's a matter of being in the area. But my third takeaway, like you said, though, Brent, to prep, talk to the people. I think you made a good point, which took from Moan right now, but I think the VIP area where there was space where you can sit down, reevaluate what you have, then come back. But going in there with 200 cards is not the option. Yeah, unless you plan on. I think the tip I would say to that is, depending on the seller you were going to, look for what you had, right? Yeah. If you're going to HQ, look for your Florida, like I told you I took, and stuff of that nature. And if you're looking for anybody in Ohio State players, CJ Stroud, he seems to be heavy on. Mm-hmm. But I just think you can't get to him. So, but that would be it. You made a good point. So I'm getting off topic, but I think, like you said, VIP room, early, and prep. Those are you hit. Honestly, we did a little bit. The storm kind of messed us up a little bit.
But I'll tell you what, man, it knocked me out, and then we went out of town, and like I just have not been in like the mode to just like come and do this with you. Business. So it's good to be back, though. That's all I got to say, because like it. I don't know. We've been doing this for you've been doing a little bit longer than I have, but like
this hit a year. We hit a year, me and you. I don't know if you remember. The reason I said that we've been talking about this now a year, because I renewed my PSA this last week. It's on a year to year, and I got it after me and you started talking.
Yeah, man, it had to have been in July when you started talking to about it, because I think September.
I think I posted.
I'd have to go back and look and see. I have to go back and look and see when I created Clutch City Collectibles Instagram. The first one, yeah.
But boy, you were out there fucking patenting everything.
Boy, I was ready.
Did you see what Taylor did in that smart? He did every aspect of Gem Mint 10 he owns.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's smart.
Yeah. No. I need to edit this out so that nobody thinks about trying to copyright my name. It's probably already been done though, but it is what it is.
I think everybody knows US Sweet Cards now, dude.
Oh,
I think that's done. I think that's a term that whenever we were using it from the beginning, I think I was like, that's the name of the show. That's it. It works well. And just see, those are just in marketing, Brent. Think of that. From what they had, just talk about it. The dude that created Penny's commercial, Little Penny, LeBron 2, many more, said that's a damn good name. So be proud of that, Brent. And it is what it is, dude. It really is. It really is, dude. And we came a long way in this year. But hey, man, who knows what's going to happen? I think there's some big things coming.
Big things.
We got to give away this pristine. We got to give away this pristine box.
We have to give away this pristine. We got to get these followers going. We got to get some more stuff going. I have so much I have so much like content now that I have to figure out like what I'm going to post and stuff like that, just from all the stuff we recorded. And then there was stuff that I recorded before I left for the national that I haven't even got to edit yet. Just some kind of basic.
What about
stuff
your
like
card
that.
too? From your it was, what did you say it was? Winnie the Pooh. This one, how did that come out?
Saturday morning card. So I have that video. I had it queued up. I was trying to edit it, and I was trying to do like a voiceover thing on it, and it got messed up, and so I had to start over. But I have that one ready to roll. But we got a of 100 stars Winnie the Pooh, and so there's only 1,000 of these cards that actually exist. PSA,
so you got like a number to 100 or something.
Number to 100, and
Wow.
PSA accepts submissions on them. SGC, CGC, and so they're legit now. Like, I mean, they're independent card company that's doing limited releases, and they're selling cases. And their next release is the Rocketeer, and this is actually licensed from the actual artist. And so
Warner
like
Brother ones are like the comic book ones.
The comic book Rocketeer ones.
Okay.
And so like it looks those look really cool. I ordered one
metal face mask, right?
Yep. I ordered one yesterday, and so I think those ship next week sometime. So I'll be excited to get those in too. And so now I'll have one of each of the series. And so I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to me, like I've said before, just when you have people, I don't know, you see it with the art cards, you see it with all kinds of stuff. The ability to actually, with technology and everything, for people to kind of do that on their own. You can kind of design your own cards. There's this other guy, his name's RF Cards, and he's been making some really, really dope cards for everybody. And he's probably going to end up somewhere too. He's been making the rounds across.
Look at our buddy Stacy with those paint, and then how he had that. What caught my attention was the one that he had, and it had the crinkle, like it was really a crinkle. That was dope. That was pretty cool, man.
No, again, great hanging with you over the last few days, and getting to go experience the national. And so I really had a good time. But
don't go to Cleveland. Avoid Cleveland at all costs.
Yep. Sign up early, get your hotel early. Otherwise you'll be out on the outskirts. And so that's my
it wasn't bad, bro. We're talking shit about Cleveland as a whole. We met some pretty cool people.
Absolutely.
Had some pretty good conversations with random people. Saw my boy Caden at the airport. Hope he's enjoying his vacation. Yep. I need to get him on here pretty soon. But no, man, it was good. And you know, people noticing us, Brent, huh? At a freaking national. Cool. They knew who you were, dude. And I think we're getting out there. So hey, keep it up.
All right. This is Sweet Cards, dude.
Later.